What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be breaking down the ranking factors when it comes to Amazon and going over Amazon's algorithm. Now, before we start, Amazon doesn't disclose their algorithm. It's pretty much common knowledge, multiple factors that go into it. But you just have to think, what is going to make Amazon the most money and kind of break it down backwards. Now, the algorithm is always changing, but the main factors will pretty much stay consistent. So let's just jump right into it. The first and most important thing, obviously, for Amazon's algorithm is going to be sales. No matter all the other stuff, your reviews, your ratings, different things like that, if you're getting 10 times the amount of sales as someone else, Amazon is going to put your listing higher up in the first place. So sales are the main ranking factor with Amazon. You can tell by using a tool like Jungle Scout how many sales different products get. Or you can look at their bestseller rank. The lower the bestseller rank, so number one, meaning they sell the most in that category, the more sales they're getting. Now, it's pretty clear why Amazon puts that first in their ranking algorithm, sales over everything, because they're making the most amount of money. Now, next is going to be click-through rate. Now, what this means is if you type in a certain keyword, let's just say you're looking for like an Amazon Echo, and you see multiple listings, and whichever ones you decide to click on, that would be click-through rate. So if 100 people search the word Amazon Echo and your listing only gets 3 of those people to click on it, then you'd have a 3% click-through rate. Now, if someone else and you are getting the same amount of sales and I have a 10% click-through rate and you have a 3%, I'm most likely going to be ranked higher. Now, a big effect on this is images. Do you have a good first image? Because that's the main reason people click on a certain listing. So images can greatly affect that and impact it. So make sure you have your images very good, because click-through rate does matter. Now, next, something that sounds similar is conversion rate. Now, it's a little bit different. So this is when someone's already on your listing. So they clicked your listing. What percent of them end up buying your product? So let's say 100 people come on your listing and you get 10 of them to buy, you have a 10% conversion rate. Now, this is pretty obvious why Amazon has this one in here. The more people coming to your listing, if you only have 10% of people buying versus 5, you're getting double the buyers at 10%. Now, you do need to have a listing that's well optimized, which we'll talk about a little bit later, because that is a ranking factor later on, and I'll get to that. Now, next is going to be reviews. Now, you'll see some of these things because reviews are something you can see pretty obviously. How many reviews do they have and what is the rating of them? If you're rated 1 star, it's hard to stay on the first page for a decently competitive product. Now, you will see things on Amazon such as a listing that's getting good sales with 1 review on it or no reviews. Now, this is my speculation, this isn't like a fact or anything, but Amazon kind of gives you a grace period and will test you out in certain spots to see what kind of analytics you'll get with conversion rates, click-through rates, and different things like that. So sometimes you'll be thrown on the first page in the top 3 spots just to see kind of how you do. And then a week or 2 later, Amazon will put you back where you belong if you didn't do as well as the other people, or they'll leave you there and you can keep ranking up if you're having a good click-through rate, a good conversion rate, your sales are doing well, and everything else is looking good. Now, that's my opinion. That's what I've noticed. I don't know if other people have. So that is how kind of reviews impact the ranking algorithm with Amazon. Now, this doesn't mean you have to have hundreds of reviews to even compete on Amazon. That's just not true. I've been ranked number 1 with 12 reviews before. I've been ranked number 1 with 5 reviews before for a decently competitive item. Now, keep in mind, if you have good sales, good click-through rate, and everything else, and you have good reviews but not a ton, that doesn't mean, oh, I don't have every piece of the puzzle, I can't be ranked number 1. You still can. These are all things that just go into the algorithm. Now, next is going to be, are you fulfilled by Amazon? So did you ship your inventory in and Amazon is fulfilling it for you, shipping it out to customers? Reason being, Amazon takes a fee of that. They know Prime shipping converts better because it's free and it's 2-day shipping. So you're more likely to buy if you have a Prime account and get free shipping in 2 days than either pay for shipping or get free shipping for a longer shipping time. So that does play into their algorithm. Now, next is going to be your listing, which is broken down into multiple factors here. First, we have the price. Obviously, customers are looking for the lowest price. They want to shop deals. So compared to your competition, what is your price at? Now, does this mean if you differentiate your product and you bundle it and you add more value, you can't be the highest price on the first page? No. You can rank number 1 with a high price. Perfect example. Average person was charging $17.99 to $19.99 on one product. I came in, added a small item, same keywords and everything, and I was able to get in, rank with about 10 reviews, number one at $26.99, so about $7 to $10 higher than most people. So again, none of these are set in stone, which, oh, I don't have the lowest price, I can't rank well. It does not work like that. Everything is a factor, and there's so many different factors going into it, and it's always changing. So price, it just needs to be competitive. Your listing, is it completely filled out? You didn't leave any bullet points blank. You don't have a blank description. You're using all the image slots. You have a decent title. You don't have to make an extremely long title. Next, do you have zoomable images? Are they the size that Amazon requires for, if you hover the mouse over, it will zoom in? And are you using all the image spots? Because Amazon takes all this information in your listing, your title, your bullets, your description, your keywords, and use it to help you rank for different keywords, which leads me to the keyword relevancy down here. Are the keywords in your bullets, in your title, in your backend where you can put keywords, are they relevant to what people are searching and what the search volume is for those? So if you're selling an iPhone cable to charge it and you have something random in there like blue phone, then that might not be super relevant. But if you put in your title, your main keywords you're trying to rank for, Amazon's gonna say, okay, I see this one a lot, it's in the title, it must be pretty important. We're gonna push this listing more for that keyword. So you wanna make sure you have your most important keywords in your title, in your bullet points, and you wanna put some kind of secondary keywords. So the example I go to is a hammock. Some of the features is it's lightweight, it's waterproof, and maybe I can't fit all of that in my title, but in my bullet points, when I'm talking about benefits and features of my product, I can put those in there, and that does account for Amazon's ranking algorithm. Now, lastly is going to be account health. Now, if you have a seller's account and you're selling multiple products, but you have high refunds, you get bad reviews on your seller account, Amazon's not gonna push you as much. So seller rating does come into an account. If you're fulfilling yourself, your shipping, how fast you do it, your defect rate and things like that come into an account. Answering questions. So anything Amazon shows you is most likely in their ranking algorithm. So on the back end on Amazon, on your seller account, they show you how quickly you answer questions, because the quicker you answer, the quicker people will buy. The longer you wait, the greater chance that they're not gonna end up buying. So they do show you that metric, which is why I believe that does play into their ranking algorithm. So how quickly do you answer customer questions, whether it's a message or on your listing? And how often are you running out of stock, if at all? Amazon hates when you run out of stock because that means you're getting no sales. So try and stay in stock. Now, if you run out once or twice or a couple times, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's not gonna be like, great, now I can never rank a product. None of these will be that way. And just remember, sales are the main thing for this that are king over everything. If you're getting a lot of sales, you'll beat someone else who's not getting a lot of sales but has everything else great on this. So just take into an account all of these, do the best you can to cover all areas and give yourself the best chance, and then start running advertising pay-per-click on Amazon to really get those sales even more and get ranked.